Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Hitman Freelancer, where fashion continues to be the order of the day in the suit only challenge. 6 levels remain. The organist is our target. Are they someone that plays the organ? Or are they someone that harvests organs? Probably the latter. But we'll find out as we make our way through. Ooh, got some friendly prestige objectives, so that's nice. And which alerted map would we like to start with today? None of them have terribly challenging objectives. Maybe you start with Mumbai. I like Mumbai. I like it a lot. We've got Neckbreaker, Poison Target Sedative, and Eliminate Guards with SMG. Do we have a legendary SMG that we could bring? The scrap is only epic. The shark is, but it's both large and unsilenced. I don't know if we've got a legendary in the wall here. The splitter would be, but again, it's both large and unsilenced, I think. So I'm just trying to kill two birds with one stone, you see. We could always just actually bring a legendary pistol, perhaps, instead of the Trinity. Yeah, let's bring the short baller. Trinity can go back on the wall. So we're going to go for Headshot Legendary. We're also going to break a neck. And then we need an SMG for the guards. So that's that out of the way. That's our guns covered. Sedative is required for a target. That's probably the one that we crunch. That would make sense. Maybe we also seeker them first, just to get them somewhere quiet. Because the people are going to be onto us, because we're in our suit. And therefore, we are suspicious to any targets that we come across. Can't hurt to bring a duck, can it? Now let's hit the wardrobe and see what fashion Mumbai requires. And here we are. We're dipping into the more sinful parts of our wardrobe once again with the Wrath suit. I like the cut in general. I'm just not a huge fan of the brown. Brown's just not a nice colour. It's not purple, is it? Now, where are we taking our brown suit? We've got a target near the hill, so I guess they might be complaining to the guards, or they might be a guard who's getting complained at. And then we've got another target who's up on the old skywalk. That's probably fine. And a target who's outside the tailor. Oh, inside the tailor. That might be the tailor. Interesting. So this might not be a long mission at all, given those choices of targets. I don't think we've got the cash to buy much from Supplier Friend. Although we can nearly afford the Black Covert, so was there a safe on the map? There is, in the chawl by the look of it, and as courier. One of our targets is a guard who's leaning. That's kind of good, I think. So if we were up here, that man on the wall would see us shooting a seeker, I'm sure. I guess we'll start here. This is the easiest point to begin. And we got the attention of the tailor straight away. Should be easy enough to seeker them when they come upstairs. Karma them even. You don't need to seeker them. The seeker's an optional extra. Ah, someone else is coming up maybe? Okay, it's not the tailor. No.
No way! Man, no way!
Our target is one of the others. Well, in the box you go, friend. What have you dropped for us? Coin and your key. Good. We can do this once more, and then the box will be unavailable to us. I feel like this is going to be the other non-target guy who comes up now. Yes.
No way!
Tonk. Down he goes. Should we just pop down? I don't think anyone can see us from the outside if we just stroll down and do what we have to do. So there's our man. Which gun did I use? It was the Karma, good. So there's our man down, and then crunch. Normally I'd go for the prestige objective first, but on this occasion that one is slightly more difficult, so I thought I'd get that out of the way. Now potentially we could pop our man in the head from here, but we might get spotted by someone. Yes, those guards would see us if we broke cover. Which is a shame, because that would be a good spot to shoot from, maybe. But yeah, people keep seeing us. Although maybe not from here. Good. I'm sure they know where the shot came from though, and they're going to come over and ask pointed questions. Hello.
Hey, this area is off limits. Stay there. Stay right there.
Yeah, I know it's off limits. I'm leaving.
Another one of Van Shah's servants just came by to try to convince Uncle.
Are we going to get in trouble for running away from the people who were thingy? I don't think so. They're still searching for us, but we're long gone. And they don't know anything about us other than what we look like. So I think we're going to avoid any sort of combat or anything like that. Now, we've got local security, so it is illusions of grandeur. Which means we have to sneak in to the chawl if we want that safe. Over this plank will do it. And then once you pass the guards, they just sort of assume that you're allowed here. Which is nice. We are on the right floor for the safe. So that's also great news. Oh, it's just outside, isn't it? So this woman is just hanging around in there.
Hey, who are you?
You didn't see that. I could have paid it even the slightest bit of attention to where that man was, but I didn't. That's okay. We've probably got away with that. Yeah, he might have given up, and no one seems to have noticed this dead guard. It's me again. But you can't prove that it's me. It might just be another man in a brown jacket and brown
You are
jumper.
invading my personal space, sir.
Somebody's in big trouble. I'm going to take a look.
So this would be trespassing, yes? No? Okay, this isn't trespassing. That's
Could
good
you
news.
give me a little bit more room to breathe, please?
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know if that man in the next room would have heard that. Either way. No, he's leaving. Good. Because that guy is suspicious of us. So down he goes. Everyone out there is getting excited because they've seen a body. But that's cool. It's possible that people will see that body as well and get excited. But I don't think they have yet. Third clue on this bookshelf, or am I misremembering things? Yeah, I'm lying again. So where's the third clue going to be? Now that guy's going to go out there and find that body as well. Oh. Who's shooting? Surely they're not shooting at me. It's still searching. I have not been compromised. So why were guns fired? That's very suspicious. Looks like everyone's chill. Does that mean no one saw the body out there? Did the door close? No, the door's still open. It can't even close because there's a body in the way. So the third clue might be in this house. Not sure why that guy's skulking like that.
He's famous. I keep seeing him drawing up little crowds in the street, but all he ever seems to do is talk.
Oh, he's just being nosy. Now, what about this building? Here we go, there's our third clue. It was in the next apartment. And we managed to get in without being caught lockpicking again. So that's wonderful. So I guess we'll... let's see. Yeah, we'll get the safe first before we do anything else. And that will allow us to get that submachine gun before we leave. Now, this guy's coming back.
Jeez.
I feel like he can be an easy third SMG. Blam. Don't even need to put him away. Can just stroll off. Don't even need to leave that way, actually. Let's stroll past this other dead guy that we made. And that can bring us down to ground level without any real issues. Now we'll just jog back to supply friend, and that's been a pretty smooth start to the day. Alerted Mumbai can always go horribly wrong in a short space of time, but it hasn't done so today. Yes, a gunshot was fired at one point. Yes, we were caught trespassing at one point. But ultimately we are clean as a whistle, nonetheless. And with our new submachine gun in its briefcase, let's get a ride out of here. Do we go straight for another alerted? The objectives we've got suggest open safe explosive would far and away be the best bet. Paris has got a safe. So's Woodson Creek. I think Paris. Why not? So, poison target sedative, poison target dart gun, poison guard. If we've got a guard as a target, then we can complete all three of those in one go. This is why organ trafficking is the best. So we need to bring an explosive of some sort for the safe. The location of the safe could be tricky because it might be somewhere where we're not allowed. But that's fine. We'll bring a breaching charge, I think, so we can keep it on the down low if we have to. And we will bring possibly both dart guns again. We don't need to bring any large guns this time, just a pistol. Short baller again. We like short baller. Got a bit of space once again, so maybe we bring a duck. Maybe we bring a duck and some poison, just in case. It's always fun to lethally poison someone. In Hitman, I should be clear, not in any other context. Now, what shall we wear to a fashion show? This is going to be all the rage on the catwalks this year, darling. Trust me. It's holiday hoarders. Jolly good. One of our targets is very close. Potentially that target gets got from up here, although that's risky, isn't it? We've got 4 targets total. Looks like 2 of them are on the ground floor. Oh no, there's 1 in the wine tasting room. The other 3 are up a bit. Okay, one of them's actually 2 floors up. Shows what I know about anything. Now, what about our man? Is he just going to come over here and present himself? He is. Good. That's a solid start. People are searching. No, I've not had a good time down here in the past. If people get excited and come down here and look for me, there could be bother. But I don't think they saw where the shot came from, and therefore we should be okay. But they are all on alert right now. That's not great. I think that upper guy, Benoit, is a guard. So we still have the chance of getting 3 of our objectives in one shot. Where's the safe anyway? The safe is probably upstairs somewhere. It's on the tippity top floor. Okay, so if we can make it to our drain pipe and then climb up to the 3rd floor, that would be great.
All clear.
But there's also those 2 fellows. Are they going to move? They might do if one of them hears a noise
What the?
and comes down to see what's what. He's certainly coming down. He's going to stand in that doorway. Is he going to open the gate? Yes, he is. Amazing. That should allow us to lure him deeper in. Pisk.
What?
There we go. That's lured him. But I don't think he's going to be close enough for a corner snatch, so let's just stand over here.
Anyone?
You going to
Hello?
turn away, friend?
Show yourself.
Lovely. So what to do with this gentleman? I think we just bring him over here. Oh, we can't dump him there. It's not a dump spot. I guess then the barge is also not a dump spot. No, it's not. Oh well. He's not our problem anymore. That's the main thing. Now, his friend is still up there, so let's just try and lure friend in one go if we can. Okay, here comes friend. I assume he'll see the gun, even if the gate closes, but I'd rather the gate stayed open. There we go, he saw the gun. That's what we wanted. This guy's going down.
What is that doing here?
It's bait, my friend. So that's cleared a path. At least part of the way towards our drain pipe. I'm not sure if there'll be other guards around because alerted or because of holiday hoarders. But nope, looks like we might be clear. Now this will probably alarm you if you're just enjoying a soiree. Yep. It's all good. So we're allowed in here. The courier walks through here and then leaves again. Oh, there's a croupier. Oh yeah, this version of the map is now Holiday Hoarders plus Casino, isn't it? You gonna come back, courier friend? Down he goes. Bit of cash for us. So in here we've got the game ready to go. Ah, the safe might be in the suite there, which we are almost certainly not allowed in. Okay, I tell a lie. We're just straight up allowed in this suite on this version of the map. Good. Accident for that man. That should cause some chaos in the casino. Didn't know this version of the map allowed us to just wander into this suite. I thought it was off limits on every version. But I guess not. So down goes another guy. Cause a bit more panic down below. Nearly bonked that woman.
I will investigate.
And while they're dealing with that, I suppose we'll just do what we came to do. Oop. Safe cracked. That's some cash. So next goal will be the rest of our targets. Benoit continues to lurk on the floor below. I guess we just stroll down the stairs like a normal person. No one's going to stop us coming down. They only ever stop you going up. So, starting from the top floor was a good move, I think. And there's our man in a bathroom, no less. So we could, if we're quick, just... There we go. He did notice us. But that's okay. He wasn't quick enough to beat the poison that was coursing through his veins. And that is indeed 3 of our objectives done in one handy dandy shot. So we finished trespassing. Next target is out in the West Garden. Let's have a look around and see where we're allowed to go. Okay, we're not allowed over there. Guess we come down to ground level and stroll across. Then we'll be okay to some extent. Okay, no, that's trespassing.
Hello?
Although, pop through and close the door behind us. This room appears to be empty. Oh, and again, this is public on this version of the map. Yeah. This is where Agent Smith would be hanging out if we were dealing with Le Chiffre. But then this bit is trespassing, but no one really cares. At least till we come out here. So this could just be a job for a pistol.
You gotta be.
Okay, so that guy heard the shot. And he's like, what the heck was that? But he's not going to put 2 and 2 together and realise the guy who's just been shot was related. Now I guess we'll just go downstairs and see what's happening in the basement. Axel is in the wine tasting room. Shouldn't be too hard to get there without bother. Ah. Okay, it's the room where you get... Oh no, is this that room? Yeah, this is the torture room. That's on the other side then. Scalpel seems appropriate for a plague doctor. Those 2 guards are roaming about together. Are they going to come this way? I forgot that pretty much the whole of the ground floor is closed off on this version. It's interesting with it being a hybrid of Holiday Hoarders and the casino map that I don't know fully where everything is or what's going to happen. Either way, there's a man down. It's not the man. The man is panicking, but maybe he didn't see where the shot came from.
You know where that gringo is, boys. We'll get him.
Okay, he is now claiming that he knows where that gringo is. So why did you just walk straight into that gringo, you silly man? There we go, get surgery, son. And that's about that. Another successful mission. With very little in the way of complications once we got out of our initial starting area. I like the fact that this ground floor area is just basically clear apart from a couple of guards. That means you could roam around quite easily. Cross from one side of the map to the other without too much bother. And there's someone. Okay, no, there are a few people about. It's just this end is quiet. Very well. Let's turn off the cameras. For no reason. Either way, I like that this version of the map is slightly different than other versions. And after all, that's the point of Freelancer Variations. The best mod anyone's ever made for any game. We should probably pick a suit that's not brown for the next map. Because I've had enough of brown. Sniper kill. That sounds interesting. Where are we going? I think I did a showdown in Haven, didn't I? So Haven's on the table. Berlin's also on the table, but... no combat's always nasty. I'm thinking Ambrose for this showdown. Although no combat again, Blurg. So... maybe Berlin. We can easily hit someone with a Karma to get 2 of our objectives done. Berlin's normally a good map for snipers because of the biker outfit, but that won't be a thing that we worry about today. But we're still going to take Sniper Epic. So we maybe don't want a Seeker. Although I would like a Seeker because it's no combat. So I want to lure people to places where I can off them quietly. Let's just bring one of our legendary snipers to save space. As well as our legendary pistol. And actually, yeah. It's not really a problem. Space. We've got both of our dart guns. We've got the sniper rifle we need and the pistol we need. And we've still got 3 spots left. So... oh, wait a minute. That's why... It's been forever ago now. It's probably like 3 or 4 months ago by the time this video's come out. But at one point I picked up a shuriken, a Blossom shuriken, in a rewards crate. And I was like, why am I getting stuff from the Blossom Fest mod in rewards crate? It'll be because the Blossom shuriken replaces the normal shuriken on the wall. Because there it is. I didn't realise that it replaces it. And it's been nagging at me slightly in my head. Should we bring it? Should we bring a Blossom shuriken along? We could do that. It would be nice to have a deadly throwable weapon, I guess. And then we've got 2 slots left still. We could bring poison again, because that's not going to break no combat, is it? But rubber ducks might. So let's leave those at home. And let's see what we're wearing as we hit the clubs. This seems appropriate. We're better for the MC fit than in Berlin. Now, which sort of club are we in? It sounds from the music like it's possibly the drop. And there's a target on the floor above us, which is an area that's commonly occupied when it is the drop. Yeah, this area is definitely a lot more banging than it would be on regular versions of the map. And our target is just sort of chilling. He's drinking something in his own pocket, so that is sadly not allowing us to poison anything. What are we going to do about you, friend? A lot of these people around us are fake NPCs, but there might be enough around to recognise us. Although... no, we got away with that. Good. So let's see where our man goes. Pretty sure the answer is going to be the same place a lot of people go on this map when they're made to vom. He's going to come down here. He's going to go over there in that quiet spot. We'll just chill next to this oiled up man for a moment. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to ruin your vibe, my friend. Yeah, it's hard to ruin his vibe for long. So, here we go. Into the nice quiet vomiting corner. And I think we will Karma the same man. And now... blam. Sniped. I think it sounded like someone was alarmed by that, so we'll just pop in a box. And shuffle away. It looks like our second target is also in the vicinity. Perhaps they're under this sign, under this cube, and thus could be squished. It's possible. But then again, how would we do it without getting into some bother? Oh, they're drinking. Is that a real drink they're having? Now, I didn't check which one it was. Is it this one? No, that's a blend. It was this one then. Just gonna spike the drink. Don't worry about it, friends. That should be target number 2 taken care of. One would hope. If it is, then that's a no combat. Again. And now, as for number 3, they're outside. It's not usually too bad dealing with the people outside. Okay, he's over here. Oh, this is too easy then. Yep, no one else heard that. Looks like your day is done, my man.
Give me a break.
Tonk. Crunch. Now, are we trespassing here? No, we're not. And there's a courier. He's going this way, which he's not allowed in here. Let's deliver some justice. Can we get away with this, or will the camera spot us? We got away with it. Now we've got 25k. Ah, target's all the way up here now. They must have quite a loop. That's fine though. We won't worry about them just yet. We will worry about our supplier. Although,
You look like you might need something. Can I help you at all?
maybe.
I guess so.
We don't have a briefcase available to get both out of the level. Where's our nearest exit?
Cool. You know where to find me if you need more.
I guess what we could do is we could go and knock out Pizza Dude. His key will allow us to escape.
Oh man.
So he gets in the box. We get his key. Then let's sneak in here. I guess we could also just tidy this man away and deal with that camera as well. Now, let's pop our briefcase next to the bin so we won't forget about it. And let's go back and buy that katana. Hopefully while we're doing that, our target will pop downstairs and drink her wine. Lovely. Now, what if our target doesn't in fact drink that wine that we poisoned? What if she comes back upstairs? What would we do then? Would it involve sniping her and then scuttling away before any combat could possibly occur? Maybe. It did look as though that could be an option, because she comes up here. We've got a decent line of sight from here. Although it might not be far enough. Sniper from the roof somewhere? Maybe sniping's not going to be an option. But either way, if we can shoot her from afar and then scuttle away, that could be good. Because no combat doesn't break until you actually enter the state of combat. Which sounds very obvious. But that's the fact of the matter. Okay, looks like our target's come back upstairs again. We're out this way. What if we seek her? No one's looking at us right now. I missed. Dang. Although everyone's panicking like I hit. You're right, everyone. Looks like she's got a friend. We don't really want that. She's going to come back this way, isn't she? You heard that.
No worries.
Cool. You're the one who heard that. We like this. Oh, but your mate comes with you.
Nothing. Yeah. I couldn't care less.
Would you mind taking a few steps away from me, please?
Let's block your mate.
Shit! I could use some assistance here.
Piss. Either way, that's nothing to do with us. We're over here somewhere.
Hey there, big guy.
Right, so we're allowed in here. Which way are you going? You're going that way, but maybe we can lure you. Nope, we can't. Okay. We lured someone who was in that room. Dang it. So she's coming outside. Or she's coming closer outside. I'm not quite sure why that person was lured when the door was in the way, but okay. I just want to use the shuriken now.
Should do it. Thank you.
Although, this corridor's like empty. Yeah, no one is paying attention to us in this corridor. Piss. Crime notice compromised. Okay. Combat might be about to occur.
Command.
Piss, there's a guard down there.
My current location. Over.
Yeah, combat is occurring. Although now it's stopped again, now we're just compromised. Who saw us there? Pisk. And now we're just back to searching. We're not even compromised. Bollocks. That corridor was completely blank of people. Who saw me throw that? I'm very disappointed. Okay, looks like the guards are no longer actively searching, so I guess we'll just go and grab our briefcases and depart. This is why I don't like no combat. It's just so flaky. So very flaky. But I suppose the main thing is we are leaving the level in one piece. And we've got a cool new katana as well. So that was fairly straightforward. 2 perfects, 1 almost perfect. The usual complaints about no combat. Is it going to be as straightforward next week though, as we enter the home stretch and try and finish off those final 3 levels? There's only one way to find out, and that's to join me then. So until then, thanks for watching, friends.